All right.
We're here.
Let's get it. We missed 4 weeks.
For 3 weeks, we agreed on.
Wait.
This is
Yes,
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
I've been in Italy. And
welcome to Italy.
Well. So I've been in Italy and I've been sick.
And I'm also sick.
We're all sick.
And
I'm still sick.
And I had to not do certain things to do this. And
look,
now
we got obligations in our lives.
Now my mom's mad at me. And
look,
I didn't need it. And I blame Joe entirely.
Have you ever been 8 years old? That's my question. Have you ever been like 8 years old? Like, or did you just get here?
For like a year.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah. So when you're 8, I don't remember literally wanting anything else other than parental approval. Is that a universal characteristic?
No, I wanted to write comic books.
Even when you're 8.
Yeah.
Even when you're 8.
Well, now I want to write comic books, but I want to write like good original comic books. Back when I was 8, I took a comic book writing class.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
8 years old.
Yeah, 8 years old.
They had to know they were fucking lying to you.
Oh, 100%. They were just like, here's 4 panels. Here's 4 panels. Draw something.
Are you in an elephant?
Yeah. We're playing Zelda, by the way.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, and I already beat this dungeon, but I didn't fight the boss yet. So that's what we're doing.
Apparently you're in like the map is like a 3D elephant.
Yeah, so the dungeons are all robots.
No way.
Yeah.
What is this? Freaking Attack of the Colossus?
Yeah, that game.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, I know. Louis, don't do this to me. I swear to God. So yeah, I already beat this dungeon last night at like 11.
But you still gotta fight the boss.
But I still gotta fight the boss.
Why?
What do you mean?
Do you get like an item afterwards? Or did you already get the item from this dungeon?
No, I already did all the puzzle parts.
But in Zelda, usually you defeat the boss because you get an
this
item.
is not a normal Zelda game, dude.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, I know that. I'm asking you, do you even get an item when you kill this boss? Or you don't?
I get this robot is mine now once I beat this boss.
What does
this
that
elephant. Mean? It means that I could fire a laser at a smoke
Death
monster.
Star. You get access to the Death Star.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I can't go to the normal map. But I already stole a camel.
Camel robot.
Yeah, camel robot, and it's currently firing a laser at a castle. And now we're gonna fight a boss.
Let's do it. Okay, anyway, but I asked when you're 8 years old, you want anything other than parental approval.
To write comic
Apparently,
books.
you wanted to write comic books.
Wait, hold on. I had this hero.
Okay, is this relevant?
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready.
I had this hero.
Now that you've lied to me, I'm engaged.
His name was started with a D.
Sorry, with the D was it?
It was the same name as a Pokemon.
Damn Gook. Wait, really?
Yeah, you know the orange and blue Pokemon? Oh shit, this guy is threatening.
Is this a plane?
I don't know what's happening. Oh, that's creepy.
Well, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So the D, orange and blue.
He could the point is he could shapeshift.
Wait, but like the Pokemon, I want to know.
No, he was orange and blue and he had spiral arms.
What the fuck? Did he go in the water?
Maybe
Doubloon.
Doubloon.
Diglett.
Yeah, Diglett. That's the one I'm thinking.
Doug Trio. Was it really Diglett?
No.
Okay, good.
Wait,
Drift
look
Bloom?
up. What?
You're thinking Drift Bloom.
No, I'm
he's
not.
got the spiral arms, he's a balloon.
Not. It was one word, Duelix or something like that.
Okay.
I'm fighting a boss now. Careful, that
freaking
spear
title
has a
card
long
this
reach.
guy gets.
Yeah, wow, that's a long reach.
That's a long reach. You should do juggling. That'd be impressive because you got that one arm back there. You got the really long. So basically, the boss has one really long arm and one not really long arm.
Yeah.
And so I think juggling would be extremely impressive. Show a lot of tact and skill from that kind of distance. You know, like the range.
Sure.
Anyway, I remember being 8 years old. Yeah. All I wanted was parental approval.
I don't remember.
Oh my god! Your dog licked my hand and I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
And basically everything I did was to make sure A, my mom wasn't mad at me, and B, if we're lucky...
Lower your voice real quick.
Okay. A, make sure A, my mom wasn't mad at me.
Yeah, heard of it.
B, hopefully she'd be proud of me in some way, shape, or form.
Haven't heard
That's
of
literally anything I did.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anything I'm an 8-year-old.
No,
right?
Well, I disagree, and I wanted things.
What did you want?
I told you.
Okay, you wanted... Why did you want to... Like, you knew that you weren't going to be that as an 8-year-old.
I didn't... No, I didn't. I was an idiot. I don't know if you...
Dude, you can't die. Look at all those health replenishment things.
Yeah, I prepared real heavily for this fight. So I'm just gonna...
difficult.
No, it would be if I didn't cheat.
You didn't cheat.
Like, I knew this was coming. Let the dog out. Now I got him down to half health.
Well, you always kind of vaguely know there's a
That
boss.
there's gonna be a boss?
Yeah.
The first time I went into one of these dungeons, I didn't. Because why would I know that this strange terminal creates a super scary fast boss who fires lightning and is terrifying and I want to die? Anyway, what are we talking about?
Whatever. Apparently you just don't agree with my basic premise of my argument, so I can't, like, really continue, so...
Well, you could continue.
But, like, now
But
it's
I
kinda
didn't have that experience.
Well,
Shit.
like... I don't know. I wanted to talk to my friends, too, I guess. I wanted other people... All of my wants were oriented around other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I wanted friends. I
wanted kids to like me for
That's what I'm
sure.
saying. I want my friends to appreciate me, and I want primarily my parents to appreciate me. Right?
Right.
That's what you wanted. Like, that's why, like, I can't think of a single thing I did that was for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a weird existence as a kid. I
my God.
I think this might have been a unique experience for me, because I've talked to kids a lot. 80% of the shit they do is for themselves. 100%.
Yeah?
They want things. They want, like, sleep or food or whatever. Right? Like, basic necessities. And
I think kids are getting more selfish then. Because I did stuff to be cool and have friends.
Well, they do that too. Of course they do that too. But, like, I think that, again, like...
This is the easiest boss battle I've ever fought in my entire life.
Yeah. It looks stupid, kind of.
It is. The
Why
other
is there
one was...
water inside
Oh my
that
god! He has lasers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm dead.
Well, if they were
I had a
bullets, it'd be
fairy.
fine.
I had a fairy.
They just 100% your life.
What? No.
Oh, whatever. Anyway.
That guy killed me for sure, yeah.
But, like, I teach 10-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
I don't think a single one of them fuckers does anything
That's
for
not
anybody
nice.
else.
Well, probably not.
Maybe, no, the thing is, like, I think, like, there are kids that are nice. Like, they're not mean, right? But they're not nice. Like, they don't do anything for anyone else. Like, this one girl, right, is really smart, really nice. I don't think she'd do anything mean to anybody else.
Right.
She doesn't do anything for anybody else, though.
No, because why would you? No, come on. Yes! I beat him, by the way.
Dude, I remember going...
That was so quick. I was expecting me to be screaming during this whole podcast. But I beat him on my first try.
Yeah.
The other boss took me so long. It was the most frustrating. I think this was supposed to be the first dungeon, because you could do anything
in any order.
in any order. And I think I went to the last dungeon. I went to the desert dungeon. This is the water dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was an idiot, is my main point. Anyway,
Sure,
let the
man.
dog in.
God.
Yeah, they're really indecisive on what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So-
me. Mario.
But, like, I remember being little
Yeah.
and doing stuff like playing sports I didn't want to play for hours.
Yeah. Well, I did that because... I don't know why I did that.
Playing sports for hours?
Yeah.
The thing is, I know that it was all for myself and for my parents, because I would do stuff like soccer until I was like 6. Right? I was like really young when I started playing soccer. But until I was like 6, I'd play soccer.
Right.
But
I
like,
got a heart container.
none of my friends were doing it, so eventually I quit.
Right.
Because no one I knew or cared about wanted me to do it anymore. And
My
I remember,
dad was the coach of a team at one point.
Yeah.
And I think that might have been it.
I know I quit because I remember the reason I started doing it. My older brother played soccer, and then he moved to college, and so I stopped immediately.
Yeah. I remember... Why'd you open the door?
Just so they can come in and out whenever they
My
want.
mom's doing business calls, Joe.
You're right.
Okay.
Just trying to
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I did it because I thought I, like, literally had to, and that was a thing that all kids were required to do.
Oh,
at
sport?
School. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, if you don't like it a lot, I'm not going to keep paying for you to do it. If you complain about going every time. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Don't pay for it. And then that has continued for the rest of my life, and it's put me in a really bad place.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want to go to the gym, I'm not going to pay for your membership. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I think that for me,
Yeah.
the moment I realized I didn't want to do soccer anymore, mainly was the fact that when I would be playing the game,
Yeah.
I would live for the moments where you guys just sit out for 5 seconds.
Oh,
When they would sub me out.
I like to be the goalie because my team was real good. And they just never came to
My
me.
team was a bunch of 5-year-olds, so no one was good at all.
No, I had I don't remember his name. He was in my elementary school. He was star athlete from the age of 2.
Fuck them. Fuck kids that were good at something. Actually, I was good at something when I was born. I was good at drawing.
Yeah.
But, like, fuck me.
I wasn't good. I was good at imagination.
Fuck you.
What? I made whole worlds of Lego.
But, like, they weren't compelling.
I disagree.
I want you to write me a novel.
Murdered.
Sure, I want you to write me a novel set in that universe, and I want to be compelled to read that whole book all the way through because it's just such a compelling universe.
Listen, it was so ever changing.
Like there wasn't consistency. Like
there was consistency. There was consistency. But it's that the thing that I liked about it is that kind of like comic books. There's just so much in that world that already existed.
So that anything could happen.
So that anything could come back or happen or like, remember when I was a bad guy?
Doing that again.
That was 5,000 years ago. So weird. Louis, I will end your life.
You gotta get up this time.
What?
We had on twice.
The thing is...
I know you're playing the game, not playing the game right now, so
now
you
I'm not
go
playing the game because I actually want to watch the cutscene that's coming up next.
So we gotta
I'm
wait.
just gonna wait till the podcast is over.
That's completely fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, it's something good to say.
What?
Something smart, intelligent.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Oh, basically your, like, imagination universe is just the way that Fox currently deals with the X-Men franchise.
Oh, 100%. I love how they deal with the X-Men franchise.
They don't care about anything.
Good.
No, that's hate how
Marvel,
that.
That's how Marvel should be more like, I want Fox to own everything.
No.
Because you could just do one-off movies
they
like,
have no quality control.
Logan or like First Class that just mean nothing really, but they are really good.
The fucking Doctor Strange means nothing and it was fine.
No, it's gonna come into everything soon. It's gonna be like, he's in
fine.
Thor. He's in the next Thor.
Doctor Strange?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's not the bad thing. I don't think that's negative in itself. If something dumb happens because of it, then I'll be upset. But, like, so far, I think that the universe expanding and connecting is kind of...
But I like jumping around in time. I don't
even like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I'm defending it right now.
I don't like how every Marvel movie is just one after another in time. I want to see, like, a dystopian future. I want to see Days of Future Past. I want to see Logan.
It'd be cool if they did Battleworld. Or whatever that was.
No. That's an X-Men thing.
Battleworld?
No, it wasn't. I'm thinking of Savage Lands.
It's Spider-Man and, like, all those guys. Like, that's where Spider-Man gets the symbiote in the first...
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but that was dumb.
They tried doing it again recently in the comic books. It wasn't good. I don't like comic books anymore, man. They're just dumb.
I do.
You like Spider-Gwen.
I like Spider-Gwen and Old Man Logan.
Old Man... They still do Old Man Logan? Isn't he, like, in the present now?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just read the old Man Logan.
Yeah.
The old.
The old.
Old.
But, like, I think the problem I have with most comic books is now that I'm, like, a thinker, as opposed to just, like, reading things and being like, this guy's punching that guy, is that a lot of the comic books now are written by people that read comic books when they're growing up.
Right.
And so the plot is like, I admire this character. They're involved in this story. Even though I'm writing X-Men, now Agent Venom's there. Right? Because that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
And that's dumb.
I like that. I like whole universes. I like when people write fan fiction that becomes official.
Oh, I hate that.
I love it. Spider-Gwen is just
fan
fiction that was real now. And it's good.
The thing is, like, if it's a good story, but Spider-Man isn't fan fiction that became real.
Dude.
Someone thought of an alternate. Someone was like, "You're a writer for Spider-Man now."
You ever read fan fiction?
Yeah, no.
In an alternate universe, Sonic the Hedgehog is Shadow.
Yeah, but shut up.
The Hedgehog.
But you haven't really read fan fiction for a long time.
No.
Okay. Someone that has read fan fiction. I used to read when I was like 11. I used to read tons of Batman fan fiction all the time. You're right. I used to read Batman fanfiction all the time, right? And it was centered around the Robins, always, because that's what I cared about.
Yeah.
Right? And it was just...
Damien didn't exist then.
He did.
He did?
Dude, Damien is old and he just hasn't aged yet. I think about this sometimes. He was like 10 for the past like 6 in life years.
When was he made? What year?
Oh, he was actually made in like 1918.
No, he wasn't.
1986, but like then they brought it as like a reference. Oh. And then it was like a closed universe and he didn't exist. But then in like 2008 or something, they brought him back into as an official member of the team or something. I don't know the details. Whatever. Don't quote me on that.
I'm gonna quote you.
Sure.
I'm gonna write a paper.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, I want to...
I need to go get Chef Chef. I'm leaving you
No,
alone to get
come
Chef
on,
Chef.
man.
I haven't had
Podcast.
Chef Chef.
It's been 3 weeks. I think we're out. Alright, whatever.
You can't be out.
Nope.
You can't possibly be out.
I don't... Go check, man. Alright, so we're back at it again with everyone's favorite segment. Alex is really awkward alone without Joe during the podcast few minutes. Sounded applause. Thank you. Oh wow, it's so great to be back. Anyway, I'm gonna play Zelda some more. Oh no, Joe's back immediately.
My rage can't be quantified.
Yeah, we're out of Chex Mix.
We're out of Chex Mix.
You got pita chips instead.
Those
Those are so crunchy.
I love them.
The audio, Joe. Oh, gross. People hate when we eat.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Who's always with volume?
No one understood that. Wait, I have something I want to talk about. About Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they should rebrand again. Hold on. Just get rid of 3D. Just doesn't need to be a thing, right?
Go back to the old games.
Yeah. No. It can be like new and fresh, kind of like Shovel Knight or Mario.
Sure.
The 2D ones. But I think that you should acknowledge everything. Everything is canon, but everything is ridiculous. Stop eating those pita chips. Like, when they run into Shadow the Hedgehog for a boss battle, they should be like, oh god, this guy. I think that'd be really good and sell a lot of games. Because everyone likes how Sonic plays 2D, right? It was a very successful game. But nobody likes that they're trying to be edgy and cool. So stop trying to be cool.
Did you ever play the werewolf one?
I've seen it. I haven't played it.
I
Sonic
have.
Unleashed?
Ugh. I played it.
Yeah.
As a youth.
Yeah. When did that come out?
I don't know, 2006 maybe.
Whatever.
I was little.
Yeah.
I remember playing it and being like, this is the pinnacle of gaming existence. I remember having like fanciful...
Oh, no.
I remember having like thoughts that I was like, this is it. This is what good gaming is. I played Lego Star Wars. That was a wonderful, award-winning game. I played Lego Star Wars 2.
And you thought Sonic Unleashed, where he turns into a werehog.
No, it's a
No, they call it a werehog. They call it a werehog? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that means human hog.
Yeah.
Human pig. He's not even... none of the components of his existence.
Yep.
But I remember playing it and being like, this is what gaming should be. This is the pinnacle.
I played Super Mario Sunshine at the McDonald's.
Yeah.
At
McDonald's or at the McDonald's?
At McDonald's. And
it was always on. That's weird.
It was always on the same level, like the beginning level.
Yeah.
And I never figured it out. I never figured out what to do or how to use anything.
Dude, yeah.
Once it wasn't... Wait, hold on. One time it wasn't on the same level and my mind was blown. Okay. Literally.
So I'm a thief. I'm gonna confess right now. I stole my friend's older brother's Game Boy Color. So I lost mine.
That's expensive.
I know. I fucking thieved that shit. I'm okay to it now. And there was a Pokemon Blue in it.
Yeah.
And so, well, I either that or I had a Pokemon Blue that I didn't lose, so I could put it into this one.
Right.
And so, I remember I would always play a save that was already started. And so I'd play through Pokemon Blue, but like from halfway through the game to the end. And I was like, and I beat the game, and I was like, I guess I gotta do that first half of the game, right? And to this day, have not beat the first, like, opening area of Pokemon Blue.
But you beat the ending?
Yeah, 100%. Like,
who did you have when you started, like, what Pokemon?
Venusaur. It was Ivysaur at the time. And then I evolved him.
So, in kindergarten, I had this best friend, and I flipped him once. But that's a different... Yeah, he came up behind me and put his hand on my shoulder, and I went, ah! And flipped him on accident.
I think that's one of those things that kids make up in their mind and believe when they grow up because
I got
there's
in
no
trouble
reason.
for it.
Oh, maybe that.
And he was like, ow! And I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't know what happened. Anyway, so I went over to his house one time. This guy was my best friend in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And I don't even know his name. I went over his house once, and I saw a Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes on his kitchen counter,
Yeah.
and I took it.
No, you didn't.
I took it, and I didn't. I remember I thought, I don't even play Yu-Gi-Oh! But I wanted it.
Yeah.
So I took it, and then he moved to China.
No way.
Yeah, he moved to China.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
So, speaking of friends that moved,
You?
I heard, no, I mean, yeah. But, like, I remember, oh my god. I remember I had a friend,
Right.
his name was
Heard of
Ben.
him. Yeah.
I had two friends named Ben.
Know him.
And it was very confusing
I
for a
know.
preschooler, right? That having two friends named Ben. I mean, one of them was Benjamin.
That sounds
Sephora.
like a really
Real cool
bad
dude.
sitcom. Two friends named Ben.
Maybe. Anyway, so, but
Okay.
it was really confusing.
Thanks for contributing to the dynamic banter.
And,
of
I'm
the podcast.
gonna tell you the two characteristic
Wow.
difference between these two Bens. I'm gonna call him Ben S. I think I said his last name. Maybe you didn't hear because Alex was talking. And then
Didn't.
Ben O.
I didn't hear.
And then Ben O. Okay. Ben S. was really smart, completely on my level, just like a artist.
You realize you
my
just
best
named
friend.
these two characters BS and BO, right?
Whatever. Don't worry about it.
That was
These are their
such a-
initials. These are their real initials.
But that was such. Wait, those are the real initials?
Yeah, find them,
Oh.
hunt them down, and kill them. But
Yeah.
and then
First Ben.
so BS was like completely fine, dude. Final later he's kind of nuts, but BO, complete idiot, totally cooler than BS,
Yeah.
but like way just not there. I can tell even as a preschooler, not there. I remember one time he pooped himself in class
Wow.
in preschool. He shit himself.
Really?
Yeah.
Just full on.
Yeah.
What year of preschool?
I don't know, like third, fourth.
Third,
I have to
fourth?
like be able to, old enough to remember it.
Wait, how many years do you go to preschool?
4 years?
No, you
No.
don't.
Oh, you're 2, 3, and 4 maybe. I
I
think
didn't
so.
go to preschool when I was 2.
I think you did.
No, I think it's just 5. I think it's maybe maximum 2 years.
3 and 4 maybe. Okay.
3, 4, and then kindergarten's 5.
Yeah, but okay. So, but then BL got held back for K plus, right? And so we were like, ditch that guy.
Mm-hmm.
It became a lot simpler knowing who Ben was. Okay. Me and BS continued on,
Mm-hmm.
right?
And then BS got dropped?
No, me and BS
Oh.
were in the same grade always, right? But then BS was always a grade behind us, right?
Yeah.
And so we had to wait a year for him to show up at
Kindergarten.
in like our elementary school, and then eventually I kind of made new friends in an elementary school. One of them we traded. This is a funny story I'll tell later. But one
What?
other kid, we like had like a ring of people we owned
What?
and traded them.
Joe! You were a slaver?
It wasn't real, but
These kids agreed to this?
no,
Wait, did you do this without them knowing? Like,
yeah.
I got Jimmy.
Uh-huh.
Who you got? I got Sally.
It was only women though.
What?
I'm not lying. This is exactly
Way worse.
It was so
It's
weird.
way worse now.
I didn't even. I remember. Okay, before I talk about this, talk about BL's return, I'm gonna talk about this guy for a minute. I don't even remember his name. I think it was like Jason, Jared, something like that with the J, right?
Sure.
Me and
Those
him.
names exist.
I remember one time during recess, he came up to me. He's like, "Who do you got?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
You
is
pulled
that?"
out your trading cards.
And I was like,
You're like-
what the fuck does that mean? But then he said it like he was telling me a secret, right? So I was like, I kind of want to be involved in this. I want to know. I haven't told anyone this story in my whole life.
a woman slaver
Uh-huh.
because of curiosity.
Yeah, I was like,
Curiosity enslaved the woman.
I was like, I kind of want to know, and so I pretended I knew what he was talking about. Because I wanted to be in on this, whatever it was, right?
That was a joke about curiosity killed the cat, and it completely in bad taste.
I'm doing the over the head motion right now. Whoop.
No, he's not. He's lying.
Sure.
They can't
Uh,
prove anyone.
Whatever, so me and...
Jesus.
So me and this guy, so I'm like, just, like, sure. And he's like, who do you got? I said, I don't know, who do you got?
Hold on. Yeah.
Right? Trying to be sneaky and quiet, right? Like, you know, trying to see what the fuck he's talking about. And he tells me he's got Sarah.
Not Sarah.
Yeah. He's got
I
Sarah.
thought Jimmy had dibs on Sarah.
Shut the fuck up. He got Sarah. He's got, I think, Adeline, Isabella, and this other person.
Who the hell is named Adeline?
Oh, I can tell you about Adeline. I had a crush on Adeline eventually.
You had a crush on Adeline
I had a crush on Adeline eventually.
You had a crush on everyone eventually.
Dude, you know it. Whatever. Anyway, so I remember I'm 5 years old at this time, kindergarten.
Yeah. And you're already starting your own successful
yeah
indentured servants business.
Right? And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta make up who the fuck I have. I don't know what he means, because in my mind, he like organized some kind of like treatise with these women to like get them. And I noticed they were only girls. I was like, I can't. I can't.
Oh, what if you said a boy? That'd be hilarious.
Lucky I was in. I guess I could manage patterns, right? So I was like, it's only girls. I guess I gotta go with only girls, right? And so I made up people. I was like Bridget, fucking other people.
Wait, are these real people?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, I thought you said you made up people.
No, but I made up owning them or having them, or who do I have? I have them. I guess I don't know. And so he was like,
I'm gonna kill Louis. I'm gonna kill Louis if he keeps going to this goddamn door.
And he was like, that's interesting. Right? He's like, that's interesting. I'm willing to trade. I'm willing to make a deal with you. And I was like, I think I'm willing to make this deal too. I think I'm willing, whatever your deal is.
Oh my god.
And so he was like, I'm going to trade. The reason I remember Bridget, because Bridget's who I traded.
Right.
I traded Isabella for Bridget.
Bad trade, dude. Bad trade.
I knew
Isabella's
Isabella.
got that stat point.
I knew Isabella.
Isabella's got that stat point, dude.
I was gonna treat her better than he was. That's all I knew. I care about her. No, but Isabella I had a crush on from like preschool till there's like a hum coming from somewhere. Anyway.
Yeah, Louis just crawled under my bed and I can't get
third
out.
time on podcast. Yeah. I think he only does it
when we're on. I think he's scared.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah, I need to help him get out.
Yeah.
Hold on, keep talking. So I'm on the floor now, by the way.
And so every once in a while he'd come out to me and he'd be like, "Who do you have now?" And I'd either try to remember who I had before or just make up again. Yeah.
No, Louis, I'm not gonna.
It wasn't like other dudes. It's just this guy. It's like, come on, snapping in, like like, and be like, "Who do you have?" And I'd be like, "Oh, fuck if I know."
Did you ever like get in a mix-up of like, I have Amy? No, I have Amy.
No.
Oh.
Because he would put his list first. I just fucking bend whatever he said. Because I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, what do we have them for? What do they do?
I think it was probably just like, I like this person, I want to date this person, no one else can.
Maybe, but like, what the fuck does
and
that mean?
I was like, I'm willing to trade.
I'm willing to make a trade, and I was like, I think I'm also willing to make a trade. We fucking traded women often.
So when you first brought this up about like how you traded people, I imagine just like you and 3 other kids had corners of a playground.
Yeah.
And then groups of people just sat in front of you and you're like, you go over there. I'm here. That's what I imagine.
Take his shirt off.
Yeah.
Feel like his nipples, making sure his abs are like intact.
Exactly. But now what I'm imagining is you as a child, as a little baby boy, walking in like in a business suit, like let's do business.
Let's make a deal. I think I got what you want. You got what I want. I think we can arrange it to both parties are happy.
Wait, you were talking about BO.
Yeah, I was talking about BO. And so eventually,
right.
I don't know how I got here or got to that position in my life, but eventually, me and BS were on. I'm just using the freaking initials now.
Yeah.
I mean, we were in like a playground, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we were on like the bottom of a hill.
What?
But like the playground was at like the bottom of a hill, and then all sides went up. Right? So basically we were in this like hole.
And then BO was like, you betrayed me. And pushed a boulder down and you had to sacrifice BS to get
and I remember he had a jump rope.
What?
Right?
BO or BS?
Yeah, BO just starts approaching.
With a jump rope?
And he's swinging it.
Oh no.
And he comes down and he says, "Oh, look who it is." No, probably it's like less dramatic.
Yeah.
But I remember he had a jump rope and he was swinging it and he came down like the steps you do to get down there. And we're like, "Hey, dude." And he's like, "How have you been without me?"
Oh no.
And I remember there was like I was the first time someone was mad at me that wasn't my parents.
Yeah. Did you feel bad?
I mean, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, no. That was not your fault.
But I felt really bad.
Yeah. That kid grew up exactly like I did. Where he watched High School Musical too many times, and now he's dramatic for the rest of his life.
Yeah. There are kids like that.
Yeah. Me.
But also he was like 7, so I don't really hold that against him.
Hold it against him. Hold it.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Hold it in Caulfield. Wait, but and I was like, don't take this too personal, man. Like, we didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, and you were like backing away slowly, hands above your head, and you like whipped the jump rope. And then the dogs were barking. And he was like, "Oh, I'm whip." I meant to.
I remember realizing for a moment that there was no escape, because like I couldn't really like go up except for the way that he came down, like the steps.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you could push BS in front of you and then run.
The dog's eating him.
Yeah.
No, but I realized I was like. I remember being like afraid of another person for the first time in my life.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I remember asking him, where are your parents? Ours were in the car talking to each other upstairs up the hill.
I thought this was like a...
No, this is like some random playground.
Oh, this was a random playground? I thought it was like...
No, it wasn't at school.
What was it called? Recess. I thought it was recess.
It's not recess.
Oh my god.
So we're alone.
Recess was.
So I remember being like, where the fuck am I gonna go?
Yeah.
And like
in this big old Philly city.
Yeah, and he comes down. And he like, I remember he was doing that where he was like spinning the jump rope and it would slam against the snap against
with
the
one arm or whatever. Yeah.
Right. And then I was like, this is the most fucking intimidating thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I remember he was wearing a black shirt and light blue jeans.
How'd you get out of it?
Huh?
He
never hit me. He's 7 years old.
He just walked away.
Oh, we just started talking, and then eventually our parents came and we went away. We went home.
Was like the talk intimidating?
I remember being stressed.
So like, what saved you was your mother being like, "We have a doctor's appointment."
No, it was like, I remember my mom came down with his mom. Was like, "Oh, look who it is! Remember this guy? Fucking!" And I was like, "Yeah, I remember this guy. He's been dead.
I'll remember this guy for the rest of my life. He taught me fear."
Yeah, he's been right here fucking, like, threatening to whip me for the past 20 minutes. Yeah, Mom.
Dogs are drooling. Where'd he get Rottweilers? Birthday. Wait, okay, Joe.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
What?
The first X-Men movie came out when we were born, right?
The first X-Men movie, yeah.
With Hugh Jackman, and now it's over 17 years later. And he's just done. Yeah. And that's what made me cry at the end of Logan.
Done. Hugh Jackman's done.
That's just so much of my childhood. The X-Men movies probably got me into superheroes.
No,
what else?
I haven't seen a single X-Men movie. I've seen them, I don't remember them, because I was too little.
I remember them vividly.
No, I find them...
I remember hating Rogue even then. She was garbage.
But it's annoying. Yeah. But like, I remember the Spider-Man movies.
Oh yeah, it was Spider-Man movies then.
That's what got me into it.
I forgot.
Like comic books.
Yeah. I bet if Tobey Maguire just stopped now, it would be less sad.
What do you mean?
Like if Tobey Maguire just stopped being Spider-Man now.
Like they've been still making movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think it would have been as equally sad as Hugh Jackman leaving X-Men?
No.
No.
Not in the slightest. It's not like an impressive... I mean, I've seen movies where he's really good.
I hate that you have hiccups right now.
I know, I hate it. I have hiccups right now. But I've seen movies where he has impressive acting.
Who,
not the
Tobey
Spider-Man
Maguire?
movies, yeah.
Oh.
Not the Spider-Man movies, as those aren't those movies.
Spider-Man 2 is a good movie.
No, it's not. It's extremely uncompelling.
It's critically
acclaimed by who?
By comic reviewers.
By comic reviewers? Who the fuck are comic reviewers?
This guy named
Nerds,
DJ.
who I say. That's who they are to me. I'm gonna hold my breath for a minute. 1 second.
Alright. It's just me now. What if I scare you?
I don't think that works. I've been scared before and it didn't really remove me hiccups.
What if I just scream capitalism?
That got me. You really shook it out of me. Oh, so another part of my sickness is that sometimes I overheat when it's not hot.
Yeah.
Right now I'm boiling. I'm sweating.
Wait, so hold on. Look at my little Zelda boy.
Is this what we're doing right now?
No, I just want to explain it. I just want to
I like that you have a recurve bow, but it's like it's just 2 circles.
No one knows what that even means.
Recurve bow is... Oh, okay. It doesn't really work. The recurve...
You don't know yet?
Maybe. The recurve bow is like a W-shaped bow.
Right.
It's like a...
God damn it. But, I had... You ever seen a bandana, audience? I have a bandana for my character
In Legend of Zelda.
in Legend of Zelda, and it's really good. It like helps me a lot,
But it looks stupid.
but it looks so
Especially with
stupid.
your outfit. Like, if you had a better, like, poncho or something.
So I just wear a hood that does nothing instead, but it looks so badass. Oh my god, look at it. I made it green, by the way. It wasn't...
Oh, you can change the color.
Yeah, I customized the whole outfit.
It's Hylian. Oh, that's pretty legit.
Right? It's so cool.
Tell me that anything's better than what you're wearing right now.
This
Like, how is that better?
because of 1 point of status upgrade.
That doesn't make any sense.
This can
Right,
swim
so
up
basically-
waterfalls, and it
Sure.
actually looks pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. So your tunic, right, made out of cloth,
Yes.
is more defensive than an actual suit of armor.
The point is, this suit of armor is just a normal suit of armor, but this tunic is the champion's tunic.
Okay.
So it's made of the best material.
The champion of courage. Something I've never understood about Legend of Zelda universe.
Wait, hold on. I totally made up the name Champion's Tunic, and that's exactly what
Yeah.
it says. And I had no idea. I just want to say, alright, we're done with talking about Zelda. I'm sorry. But oh my god,
Wait, no, we're not done talking about Zelda, because I
Oh, we're not?
have something I want to talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
So you know how there's the three, there's always Zelda, Ganon, and
Link.
Link, right? And Zelda's intelligence is wisdom.
Wisdom.
Never comes into play plot-wise. She just is wisdom. And
Well,
Ganon is
she's
power.
wise, and she tells you about the world.
And never. Not
Yeah.
once. You always have to just save her. That's
No.
literally what...
You ever played, like, a recent
Yeah,
Zelda game?
I mean,
Link Between
I played
Worlds.
Twilight Princess.
Link to the
And I
Past.
played Link to the Past.
Wind Waker. She's more of a badass than anything else.
She's
Wind Waker.
either chic, which is not relevant to being intelligent.
But Sheik is very wise in the world. He
Is she?
tells you about...
Also, chic is still a she.
Sorry, whatever. What did I say?
He's a he.
Whatever. Sheik tells you about all the history. Like, all the time.
I guess, maybe. But, like,
In
that's
Wind
not what I want
Waker,
to talk about.
it's Terra, and she's not that, like, valuable, but whatever.
Whatever. But,
Good.
so Ganon is power,
Yeah.
right? And the idea is that he does he have power and that's why he's Ganon,
Yes.
or that he wants power?
He has power. He's just inherent power. In this game, it, I think, symbolizes it the best. He's called Calamity Ganon, and he's just a huge smoke monster that took control of a whole army and made them, like, walking slaves.
Okay, also, but this gets into the idea of what is power?
That.
Control over
Control.
resources?
Control over robots, apparently.
Yeah, but, like, isn't it just power, control over humans and resources?
Yeah,
humans
or robots.
Humans or resources?
Or robots.
Yeah.
Or giant elephant robots.
So then I guess it is resources, but, like...
Yeah, this robot can make water forever.
Something else we want to... But wait, what I want to get to is that Link is courage,
Yes.
right?
He's brave.
So he is
He's a
very
boy.
brave.
He's a brave boy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's a brave boy.
Completely fine. But courage doesn't necessarily mean you're good.
No.
Why is he always good then? Like intelligence, sometimes people like you could argue like Aristotle does that the smartest man will just become a moral man because he's thought of all this stuff, right? And he's naturally empathetic because he thinks as if he's another person, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, and so Zelda will be good,
Yeah.
and that Ganon has to be bad
Bad
because
'cause
power
power
corrupts. But why does courage have to be on either side of those?
Because
things?
courage wants that wisdom all up in his face.
Okay, so basically he's just brave enough because Ganon doesn't have a pussy. that's what's happening in Legend of Zelda. Ganon don't have a pussy.
No, it's that it's not even that those are the qualities that matter, really. Those are the goddesses that blessed each of these separate people.
Really?
Yes.
Is it
You ever
about
played
goddesses?
Skyward Sword?
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, it's
I
dumb.
haven't, but I haven't played
it's
it.
dumb, and the explanation is dumb, and everyone hates it.
Yeah, it's like
But
Mandalorians.
they are not inherently that, really. They are just blessed by that goddess and destined to fall into each other's paths in the same way.
I think it'd be
and
fun.
Link and Zelda were best friends in Skyward Sword since childhood.
Okay.
So they were and that's the first one where they get reincarnated.
I think it'd be compelling if Link wasn't brave. You know what I mean?
You ever played Link Between Worlds?
No,
because
to the past.
Link Between Worlds is a sequel to that one,
Yeah, I know.
pretty much in the same
That's what I'm
world.
saying, so I thought it was
And
referenceable.
The opposite world is like a negative Hyrule, and Zelda has black hair and is evil.
Cool.
And it's really rad. And you don't
metal.
see...
And Ganon is nice.
Oh, we never see Ganon.
Damn.
Yeah. But Link, you don't see the whole game, but you have this friend who's like, yeah, I'm not really into the whole hero business, and he just kind of shows up. His name is Ravio. He wears a purple...
Oh, I remember Ravio.
Yeah, and he has this little fairy that's got a white body and blue wings.
Ooh.
And that's the hint that he's you.
Yeah.
And he's like, I wasn't brave enough to
Link.
to stop my princess from doing this, so I came to a world where I could find a hero.
What if that fairy is the opposite Ganon?
That's Navi, is the point.
I know, but what if that fairy is opposite Ganon, and then Navi is Ganon in that universe?
That's a very specific leap.
I think it's not enough of a leap. I think we should jump further. Your mom's on the call.
Bigger point.
I was just downstairs. I think... Well, how much time do we have? We got 5 minutes left.
Jesus.
Sometimes time just escapes you.
Yeah, hey Joe, I have a quick question.
Okay.
How's Italy?
Italian. I say this every time, and I can't not now.
Well, I mean, we didn't talk about, like, the time that we've been away at all. 3 whole weeks. That's a month. That's
Not
a
really.
whole month.
The 4 weeks in my book is a month.
No, 3 weeks.
I say 30 days. Specifically.
I say...
And so February isn't a month. That's what I say. Any month that is longer than that, the day needs to be cut off.
I think it can go to February.
Something bullshit I think about is, why is February 28 days when some months are 31 days? Just take one of those days from a longer month and give it to February. Take 2 of those and give it to February.
Yeah. Don't worry about the song. For the song.
But the song is bullshit. Why don't we just say all months are 30 days except for like 1?
Yeah, and then we have leap years on top of that.
And then leap year should just be like 1 extra day at the end of December.
Yeah.
Because that just makes more sense.
Yeah. I hate when people are like, can you believe it's March 1st already? Yes, time is consecutive. Time happens at a consistent rate. Obviously, it was going to be... I'm not surprised. I didn't wake up today and was like, wow, it was... Last month... What day is it? It was the 28th yesterday.
What month?
February.
February already. Already February. Last time I checked, it was August of 1982.
That's not how time works. Time doesn't move only when you're checking it.
It's not like a clock. Actually, they move like less when you're not checking. You know what I mean?
What?
Like, you ever looked at a clock and looked away and then looked back and the clock didn't move?
No.
The fuck, you're lying to me.
It's always like I'm looking at a clock and it moves slower than anything, but I look away and then look back and it's 20 minutes past.
No. I remember being in like Hebrew school and being like, what the fuck time is it? And then look, and then like...
that's just you being impatient.
My demoralized head.
Oh my god. I don't want to get into this. I don't want to get into this.
Look at the clock and you're like... I was just hurting my throat. Look at the clock and it's like... 4:45. And then I watch the seconds thing. So you wait till it gets to the 20. Or the 12, I mean.
The 20?
And I watch it and I'm like, oh boy, it's at the 50. If I look away now and look back, the minute will be done. And I'll look away and I'll count 10 seconds, look back, and the fucking second thing didn't move, I swear to God.
I think you just hit a broken clock, dude.
No. I refuse.
Short answer. Quick question, short answer. No.
My mom would do this joke when my little brother would be like, I have a question, and then she'd be like, I have an answer, let's see if they match. That's not how answers work!
Where are we going for dinner tonight? 4 doesn't match.
That's the exact joke she'd make every time. Wasn't funny the first time, wasn't funny the 85th time.
I think it's pretty funny. Oh, that's cool.
Alex, you ask me a question.
Why am I?
The small noses of people smell worse than the big noses of people.
That's a bad answer.
That's the answer I have.
You want to trade answers? Okay, we're done basically. We're at 40.
Pita chips have got it going on. Stacy's pita chips got it going on.
Never heard this one before.
Stacy's bagel chips got it going on.
You changed the song.
Stacy's pretzel thins.
I should end this.
Going on.
I should end this before this is ruined.
Stacy's non-GMO protected verified baked.
Okay, goodbye.
Goods of the